This is Dee with Divine Needle. This is the Age of Aquarius Spiritual Path Tarot reading for the week starting today, Wednesday, November 25th, 2020, day 157 AoA through day 163 AoA, December 1st. We have this full moon in Gemini that falls right in there at the end of the week. So, I forgot to mention in that vision, in the Wednesday reading, the vision I had of the tank and that checkpoint, having to get through that checkpoint, I forgot to mention there was a light dusting of snow all over everything. And I thought that is what I saw. And I'm like, was there snow? And I was thinking to myself, was there snow? Was that snow? And so I went back into the vision to look at it again, and there was indeed a light dusting of snow on everything. So keep that in mind. It probably is significant, but I did forget to mention it during the reading for Wednesday. Anyway, I pulled some cards for the week, and this is one of the cards. I know the light is kind of strange in here today because it's very gloomy out. This is the question everybody needs to ask themselves. Seriously. On a scale from 1 to 10, how content are you with your life? That's the question of the week. Are you content with being a pet? And then I got this card in the affirmations. Life is simple and easy. So this is an affirmation you need to tell yourself. Life is simple and easy. And all that I need to know at any given moment is revealed to me. I trust myself and I trust my life. All is well. I personally need to hear that. I'm sure some of you might have needed that too, because I'm trying to sort out what everyone needs to do concerning their freedoms and the fact that they've just been pets, basically. All right, Kuan Yin, beautiful card that we got for this week. Looks like she's holding a mushroom. Seems rather content. The card. Spin the silken thread divine. In creating precious silks, there is a sorting process, a sifting out that which is broken to find out that which is precious and pure. You are commencing a new cycle, and it is time to release that which does not align with your true heart. Choose to release all vows, agreements, and connections that no longer serve your highest good. A very Queen of Swords card. What's interesting is the Wednesday reading was talking about there being a delay in totality, basically, a postponement of totality. But this is telling us that that cycle will end and a new cycle is starting sometime this week, probably dealing with that Gemini full moon coming up. And it's an eclipse. Gemini's being eclipsed. Choose to release all vows, agreements, and connections that no longer serve your highest good. So it's time to release that which does not align with your path. I'm hoping that this affirmation that they gave me is true, because things are going to be revealed to me, because that's what I've been seeking. Myself personally, the two Fool cards came out in the Wednesday reading, and it's going to be revealed. Anyway, so I know you all are seeking answers too, so things will be revealed. Okay. Queen of Swords. Cut out things that no longer serve you, okay? All right. What is the overall energy for this coming week? Okay, yeah, it's what they said. Cycle. End of a cycle, beginning of a new. And it's a 10. Completion. So the completion will happen. You look at that Wednesday reading, it had the wheels and it said that there was a delay in the completion. Well, it will complete this week. Okay. Whew. Okay. That's also the card that they used to tell me the age of Aquarius was here. That we had started the age of Aquarius back in June. All right. So that's our overall energy. That completion will occur. It is postponed, delayed a bit, but it is going to happen. That's good. Okay. What's our highest priority this coming week? A book. Our highest priority, the angel, a divine higher genius. That is patience, temperance, mixing the cups, right? The stronghold of the Grail. That is the Page of Cups, herald of the purifying. The journeyman, 8 of orbs, heart dedicated to work. The Sun card, key 19, the warrior, master of the mystic light. And another stronghold of the Zephyrs. This is the Page of Swords, herald of the consummating. Okay, that's our highest priority for the week, right there. And what do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for? All the people here on a mission are angels, starseeds on a mission. What do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for? Okay. Interesting, because those we got to reverse. And it didn't flip when it landed, because everything else is upright. But the 2 of orbs is not. Okay. Wowza. Wowza. That's, yeah. What's our underlying? Ooh, Hangman. Yeah. It's interesting because these are the same cards other readers were getting. The Sun card and the Hangman, the Outlaw. Sacrifice and redemption is our underlying energy. The Hangman on a community, 3 of chalices. Hangman on a celebration with the kindred, 12. The Outlaw, sacrifice and redemption. So our underlying is major arcana. Examine your situation from a different perspective. Being the outlier. This is the spirit designating how we break from establishment to serve a higher purpose. A guardian spirit has come to support you as you scrutinize both the fundamentalism around you and the personal dogma embedded deep within. Key 12 sends the message of psychic mindfulness. Yeah, be careful, because if you're feeling negative, you can manifest negative, so stay positive. Tap into your own deep sea of unconscious. This is the heretical, the eccentric, the dissident. This is the rejection of authority and rebellion against establishment. Like I was talking about in the Wednesday reading, rejection of authority and rebellion against establishment. Do you make a great pet? Or are you a sovereign being? It's all about, will you follow the rest of this sheep off the cliff and get those shots? Just saying. The outlaw appears to you when the answer is to operate outside of and in contention with the established rules of institution. Duet days, I give that you may give. Coram Deo, you are in the presence of God. The particular one here is Adonai. He's also known as Odin. He gave his eye to drink from a mare's well to gain wisdom, right? All right. The overall energy for the week, the wheel of life, the Sphinx, destiny turning. The wheels in the sky, like the song Journey, keep on turning, right? The wheel in the sky keeps on turning. Don't know where I'll be tomorrow. When Key 10 appears to you, you are at a major turning point in your life. This is the symbol of changing cycles and even the cycles of our mind, how we change our perspectives based on the evolution of our experiences. This is also our karma and the law of causation. This is the guardian spirit present during a major shift in your life. So, major shift coming up this week. It will no longer be delayed. And then your highest priority for the week starts with patience. This is the Temperance card and other decks. Key 14. This is Key of Sagittarius. That's standing out to me. A divine higher genius. Key 14. Sagittarius rising. That is what I am. And it is the season of Sagittarius. December. Happy birthday to all the Sagittariuses out there. This is where it gets better. Mutatis mutandis. The necessary changes have been made. Big changes. When the angel appears to you, it is an omen that troubles are passing, pain subsiding, and you are growing closer to God. You're in the presence of God. The angel is your patron deity. Genius in Greco-Roman lore is one's tutelary deity or guardian spirit that protects an individual person. It is your daemon from your cradle to your grave, the realization of an inner divine. Circumstances in your life path have converged, and a work of personal inspiration becomes your productivity. You realize your innate talents and bring into material being that which is extraordinary. This is the primordial spirit of exceptionalism. Genius hits a target no one else can see. When the angel appears to you, take a moment to intuit the pulses of energy in the space around you. Can you feel the presence of the daemon? Do you know that you are watched over and looked after? Your angel is not at liberty to prevent every turn of suffering in your life, required to stand by and watch as you suffer the slings of your own fortunes, enduring the penance of your mistakes. Know that every time your angel is authorized to divert harm away from you, harm has been diverted. So, this is our highest priority. I'm trying to decide whether I'm supposed to be reading from the book on this particular line. If I didn't read it from the book, here's what I would tell you. Hope and faith. That's mixing the cups of hope and faith. This is the patience card. Temperance. There's an offer, a page, a cup of love, or communication. Your hard, dedicated work. This is the Eight of Orbs, Eight of Pentacles, the Journeyman. Seeing the forest through the trees because the sun's coming out. Master of the Mystic Light, another offer or message coming in. That's about truth and clarity. That's fascinating. Notice both of these are the sun right here. And this is your highest priority. Having patience and love from about an offer. A couple of love coming in. Your dedicated work is going to bring, and your childlike innocence, the sun card. This is living in your inner child to me. Bright days ahead. And some sort of truth and clarity coming in. That's our highest priority, is this cup and this truth and clarity. Stay in your inner child this week. And keep on plugging. Dedicated. Strong dedication. I was just told to go ahead and read. Because for some of you, not all of you, what I just said applies. And for others, it will be how it comes from the book. Stronghold of the Grail. Herald of the Purifying. The Page of Chalices comes bearing an important message to you, an opportunity about matters relating to love, relationships, domestic affairs, or your spiritual path. So, basically what I said. The Journeyman, Eight of Orbs. The Journeyman is the spirit of apprenticeship, of perfecting one's craft, and of routine work that leads to mastery. This is also the spirit of prudence. So, yeah, prudence and hard, dedicated work. Key 19, the Warrior. Key 19, the Son of the Magi, signifies competence and reciprocity. Here we see your consciousness expanding. The Master of the Mystic Light appears to you when you are on the verge of confronting potential with reason and truth. Ah, that truth and clarity coming. Through which you shall create goodness. Goodness is creation with purpose, arrived at through reason and truth. Here is victory in the battles you fought for your own independence. You've broken all chains. You've detached yourself from that which had tried to control your will, and now your light shines freely out into the world. The warrior is also the spirit of fighting to protect others, fighting in service. This is success and glory you achieve, not for yourself, but so you can be in the empowered position to help others thrive and grow. Has everything to do with will you submit? That's what I've been trying to teach. Will you submit? And Stronghold of the Zephyrs. This is you. Hard, dedicated work, trying to enlighten others about the truth. So this is actually you. Coming forward with messages of truth and clarity. Okay? So hang in there, guys. Keep plugging away with that truth. Let everybody know that they aren't pets. Hope you guys watched the previous reading. You'll know what I'm talking about. What to be mindful of and or prepare for. The Nocturne, Two of Orbs. This is juggling. No longer juggling. Is what I just heard. No longer juggling. This is in reverse. Two of Orbs. The Nocturne. Two of Orbs. Let me find it. Here we go. Work harder and double down. Shoulder more commitments and steer your ship through the rough tides. Carpe noctem. Work at your dreams late into the night, harder than everybody else, and the gods will reward you for your dedication. The Nocturne is balancing change after a dark night of the soul. It bears good tidings because this is a spirit of commerce, enterprise, and far-reaching new ventures after past failures. Past suffering sires future opportunity. But I heard no more juggling. The Scarlet Shield. This is Queen of Swords, cutting out one. No longer serves you. No more juggling. And no more Cathedral of the Damned being up in our heads. The Scarlet Shield. The Queen of Swords is a shorn one, an Aztec warrior priest, who shall be your formidable line of defense as you charge forth confidently to face your battles. His shield features an eagle devouring a serpent, a divine omen from the gods. When the Scarlet Shield appears to you, he is making his presence known so that he might go forth into combat, taking your stand with might and confidence. When the Scarlet Shield appears, it is time for you to stand your ground, hold your position, and this warrior priest is here ready to face the fight with you. Like I said, this card that came out, it's very Queen of Swords, and that's what this is. A male ancestor or one from your paternal lineage can appear to you through the Scarlet Shield. 17 points tattooed on his dominant hand mark his great triumphs. So, no more juggling. Cut out what no longer serves you. This is the Cathedral of the Damned. Because cutting out what no longer serves you and stopping this juggling will get you out of the haunt. Nine of Swords. The Cathedral of the Damned. This is anxiety personified. And the next thing to be mindful of or prepare for, the Sharpshooter, Eight of Scepters. Fast moving energy, messages, incoming, outgoing, generally incoming. And usually this card is pointing at something, but it's not. The only thing it comes close to pointing at was this Queen of Swords, and it's in this line as well, this card here. So I think that's what it's pointing at. Anyway, Sharpshooter, Eight of Scepters. Swift movement abounds around you. This is a spirit of marksmanship. When the Eight of Scepters appears, it bears notice to pay attention to messages being directed at you, coming from your world, for spirit is presenting itself through the words of those speaking to you. The Eight of Scepters is a spirit of inbound tidings that bear your name. So be mindful and prepare for. So pay attention to those messages coming in. And cut out what no longer serves you and get out of your head. That's what to be mindful of and or prepare for. No more juggling. Juggling time's over. Okay? Whew. I think that this reading will make more sense to us as the week progresses and this cycle comes to a completion and a new one begins. They said there was a delay in it, but it will come this week. So prepare for that. Incoming messages and this hard, dedicated work that you're doing. Patience and tolerance for an offer. Love. Communication. Right? Anyway, I hope this helps you all. Have a grand week. Do try to manifest the freedom of yourself and those around you come this full moon. It is an eclipse in Gemini during the season of Sagittarius, an unseen power arising. Anyway, remember, you are loved beyond all comprehension by her. Have a fantastic week.